Distinguished guests, graduands, your families and your friends, and Bond University colleagues, welcome to this 132nd Bond University graduation. This morning we will confer degrees in the Bond Business School, the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine, and the Faculty of Law. It's my pleasure now to introduce Bond University's Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Tim Brailsford.
Well, good morning everyone, and welcome to an auspicious occasion on the Bond University calendar, and that is the February graduation. Graduation days are always wonderful events, full of joyous moments, memories, happiness, laughter, and indeed even tears of joy on occasion. For our graduands, today marks the end of a very long and challenging journey. For many in the audience, parents, grandparents, wider family, partners, friends, supporters, this also marks the end of a rather long and arduous journey. Thank you for being here today for this wonderful occasion. Allow me to commence by acknowledging the traditional custodians on the land in which we meet here. And I pay my respects to their elders past and present, and I do so in the spirit of reconciliation. I acknowledge our 8th Chancellor, the Honourable Dr. Annabelle Bennett, who will preside over today's ceremony. There are also a number of special guests I would like to draw attention to, but of course, in every respect, each of you is a particularly distinguished guest. First, I acknowledge our honorary graduate, Dr. Kenichi Ohmae. He is here with his wife Jeannie and wider friends in the Ohmae family. Welcome. University Trustee and Chancellor of Western University, Mr. Jack Cowan. Jack, always good to see you back here, and welcome to you and your wife Sharon. I see the Gold Coast Mayor sitting there, Mr. Tom Tate. Councillor, it's always fantastic to see you on campus, and in particular on this day, as you are here as a proud parent of one of our graduands. I see other distinguished members of the community sitting through the audience, and I welcome you. To members of the university company, thank you for your continued support, academic colleagues, staff, and of course our graduating class. I particularly welcome those of you who have travelled from far and wide to join us here today. I understand that several of our graduands, for instance, are from far north Queensland, and some of you in particular are from Townsville, and I acknowledge your friends and family who have travelled despite the most difficult circumstances you're currently facing. And of course our thoughts and best wishes are with you and your community. Around the room you'll see flags, and these flags are from countries from which our students originate. And as you look around the room you can see the remarkable diversity of our student population. And indeed there is a student graduating today from Myanmar, and she will be the first student from Myanmar to graduate. And unfortunately, May, wherever you are sitting, I got your note. I promise your flag will be up soon. Bond University remains proud in its distinctiveness and its determination to always be different. We established ourselves in 1989 as a different university, and a university with an international focus, to provide a strong sense of global citizenship in our students. And probably over those last 30 years, at no time other than the current has it become more important for our students to understand global citizenship. Thank you for your attendance again. I trust that you enjoy today's ceremony. You each have a copy of today's proceedings on your chair or underneath your chair, and you can follow each moment. And I ask you, as each and every one of our graduates comes across the stage, to give them their special moment in the limelight and to congratulate them in a very warm way. So we now move to our first presentation. On rare occasions, the university awards a person of particular merit an honorary degree, and in this case, a Doctor of the University honoris causa. This award is the highest award the university can bestow on any individual. We are not in the habit of bestowing this award frequently, nor easily. Indeed, in our history, we have only made 25 such awards. That is less than one per year. Candidates for this award must have made a sustained and truly outstanding contribution to the university and have truly excelled in their chosen field of endeavour. I'm very pleased to announce the recipient of the university's 26th award of Doctor of the University honoris causa. Annabelle. Dr. Kenichi Ohmae has a long and proud history associated with Bond University. In the late 1990s, he was instrumental in co-developing with this university an MBA program that is tailored for the needs of modern Japanese business. This innovative program was launched in 2001 and is now taught to company executives all over Japan. The program has over 1,100 graduates and at any one time has an enrolment of over 300 students. But importantly, this program has added significantly to Bond University's international reputation and has assisted with establishing the university's stronghold and reputation specifically in Japan. Dr. Ohmae attended Waseda University, where he was awarded a Bachelor of Science degree in the 1960s, and then went on to the Tokyo Institute of Technology, where he earned a Master's degree in Science. Not content with further study, he earned a PhD in nuclear engineering from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. After graduating with his PhD, Dr. Ohmae's early career was as a senior designer for a Hitachi. But in 1972, he joined McKinsey & Company and subsequently became a member of its Directors Committee from 1980 until 1994, and member of its Executive Committee for 6 years during the 1980s. At McKinsey, he co-founded its strategic management practice and served companies in a wide spectrum of industries, including industrial and consumer electronics, finance, telecommunications, food and chemicals. His expertise and interest took him on to major board appointments, including Nike and SoftBank. As an entrepreneur, Kenichi established Business Breakthrough Incorporated in 1998 and became its president and chief executive officer and subsequently its chairman. He is a highly respected strategic thinker and is noted for introducing Japanese management methods to Western audiences. He is a prolific author, having published over 400 books. His work and personal standing has been cited in the Financial Times and The Economist. He has held a number of high-level academic appointments at some of the world's leading institutions, including Stanford University and the University of California, Los Angeles, as well as a number of appointments through Asian universities. Dr. Ohmae is held in the highest regard throughout Asia by both business and government. He has acted as a regular consultant to global companies and national governments. He's also played a vital role in assisting Asian governments to develop future-orientated strategies. Following the tragic tsunami in 2011 in southern Japan, Ken was charged by the national government to head up the team to investigate the failure of the Fukushima nuclear plants. In 1987, in recognition, he received the Pio Manzu Medal from the President of Italy, and Notre Dame University in the US has awarded him an honorary Doctor of Laws. And since 2012, Kenichi Ohmae has been an honorary adjunct professor in the Bond Business School. There is no doubt that Dr. Ohmae has made significant contributions to society and business through his contribution to academic discussion in the fields of strategic thinking and clearly management practices. He's been a leader in international business and has been a driver of relations between Australia and Japan. Moreover, over a sustained period, he's made a significant and strong and consistent contribution to this university. Chancellor, it's my great pleasure to present to you Dr. Kenichi Ohmae for the degree of the University Honoris Causa. Ohmae-san, may I now invite you to address the audience and provide us with the occasional speaking address.
Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, fellow faculty members, family, friends, and most of all, graduating students, congratulations. This is your day to enjoy all that you have achieved during your years of study at Bond University. I feel honored to be speaking to you today as a member of the university, our mutual Bond family. Many people consider me to be an international management guru. I have a secret that I will share with you today for the first time in my life. When I was your age, I imagined a very different life than the one I have led to date. During high school, I was playing the clarinet in a brass band. I was taking lessons to become a professional musician. I practiced my clarinet for hours every day. Then one day, a classmate of mine asked me a question. What will your hobby be if you become a musician? Well, I replied, clarinet, of course. He laughed. If your clarinet becomes your job, then you're going to hate it, and you will need a new hobby. So when I graduated from high school, I decided to major in science and engineering, keeping the clarinet as my friend. I entered the Department of Science and Engineering at Waseda University and spent a vast amount of time practicing and performing with the symphony orchestra. Sometimes Seiji Ozawa came to conduct it, so it was a very good university orchestra. To play the first chair, however, I had to buy two expensive French clarinets, buffet crampon, A-tube, and B-tube. They were priced at what was then considered to be the annual salary of a full-time worker. So I was a poor student, so how could I possibly buy two expensive instruments other than a bank robbery? My solution, I decided to become an English-speaking tourist guide for overseas visitors. My English was not fluent at that time, but I finally passed the national exam and became the youngest tour guide for the overseas visitors in Japan. During the 6 years of my college life in Japan, I continued to work as a tourist guide and play my clarinet in various orchestras. I soon realized that being a tourist guide was a fantastic training. Foreign tourists ask lots of questions. I needed to learn about my country, the history of our country, as well as the larger world outside of Japan. I gained my sense of leadership from organizing and leading tours for those overseas groups, which in most cases were people in the 50s and 60s. They were eager to see everything and learn everything about Japan. When I made the touring very interesting, they were happy, and the tip at the end of the tour made me happy, too. So from my first amazing tip, the notion of CS, the customer satisfaction, was imprinted into my genes. As you know, Jack Ma of Alibaba was also a poor student when he was a tourist guide. One day, he accompanied Bill and Melinda Gates on a tour to the Great Wall. Perhaps that was when he realized how wonderful it would be to be rich. Music and English opened new doors for me, but I was also a science major. I wanted to study at MIT for a PhD in nuclear engineering, which is now known as unclear engineering. I continued playing my clarinet at MIT Symphony, where I met my wife, Ginny, an oboe major at the New England Conservatory of Music. I graduated from MIT and started working as an engineer for Hitachi as a nuclear core designer of Japan's first breeder reactor. At the persuasion of a headhunter, I accepted an offer in '72 from McKinsey to join the office they had just opened in Tokyo. They were looking for anybody willing to work in an English-speaking environment. To tell you the truth, I did not have a clue what McKinsey did when I joined them. Management consulting was new to Japan, and of course it was totally foreign to me. I didn't even know the difference between price and cost, because in nuclear industry, engineers come up with the cost of electricity, and the government decides the price. In McKinsey, I learned business management from scratch and recorded the process and progress of my learning curve from this zero-based start. My note was later published as The Mind of the Strategist from McGraw-Hill. Its Japanese version became an instant bestseller, and I became a popular speaker on management at the age of 35. I toured and delivered over 50 lectures a year. I was often called sensei, meaning master, at what was then considered to be too young to be a master of anything age in Japan. Today, at age 76, I still play the clarinet. But my main association with music is to sponsor music events together with my wife, Ginny, and support outstanding musicians whenever possible. One of these events is Jack Lancelot International Clarinet Competition in memory of the great clarinet player of the world. And this is held biannually in France and Japan. The last competition was held in Japan. It was attended by over 150 contestants from all over the world. I am happy to report to you that I still keep my clarinet as my hobby. But I have to say, all of the 150 contestants were far stronger than I could have ever become had I continued as a professional musician. My friend's question 60 years ago regarding music as a hobby versus professional career had a huge impact on my life. Music has remained an important part of my life. It gave me the impetus to speak English early on, to apply to study engineering in the United States, and the opportunity to meet the woman with whom I have been married for 48 years. I went to work for an American consulting firm that was then known for serving East Coast waspish firms that used heightism as a yardstick of promotion. I feel that one of my contributions to McKinsey and Company was to help it become more global. I was the first non-American office manager and executive committee member, and for that matter, measured in only 165 centimeters of height. So now I am 100% dedicated to executive and recurrent education to help young people survive and succeed in the era of digital disruption and borderless world. Here again, my training as a musician helps me to develop holistic concepts and EQ rather than IQ to overcome the dominance of computer, even if the days of singularity arrives. I hope we can exchange notes on these points in the near future. Today, you have successfully earned your degree. May your graduation be a defining link in the continuation of your life. May you find the curiosity and courage to chase your dreams wherever they may take you. Life is a long and winding journey. No part of it is wasted. One experience becomes a fertilizer and mover for growth to the next stage. Enjoy every step in your life after Bond. Thank you.
Well, everyone, it's usually my job to sort of try and take what the speaker has said and sort of draw a thread out of it and try and, repeat a little bit so that you don't forget the message and say something profound about it. But I must say, I sat there listening and I was overwhelmed. What a man. What a career. What an insight and what a personality. You know, that was a story of passion, of love, humility and humour, intellectual curiosity, a depth and breadth of understanding across such a vast array of subject matter and areas of expertise, a story of grabbing opportunities and success while hanging on to the things that you love and made you start your journey in the first place, and then a desire in this modern world to pass all that on to the next generation and the broader community. All of that, and a man who has given such a commitment to Bond and has given a love for Bond that has meant an effort on his part and generosity that the Vice-Chancellor has spoken about. This man is a treasure, and truly you can see why we gave him an honorary doctorate at this university. Please join with me again in thanking Dr. Kenichi Ohmae. Well, everybody, graduations, as everyone knows, are a very exciting day. It's exciting for the students or the graduands who worry they're not going to trip over or fall down or drop their caps or do something unrelievedly embarrassing on their way across the stage. Don't worry, you won't, and if you do, everyone loves it and everyone's with you. And also for the parents who are sitting there worried, like I was when I sat in this audience when one of our daughters graduated, worried that someone's going to stand up. You know those wedding things where they say, does anyone, now speak now or forever hold your peace? I was worried that someone was going to stand up and say, not that one, and that somehow it wouldn't happen. And I sat there, and I'm sure you will too, family and friends and supporters who've sacrificed so much over the years personally and financially. Many of you will have a tear in your eye, as I have done, as your particular loved one walks across the stage, and that's fine. That's lovely. And also there may be some young people, thank you on cue, some very young people in the audience, because this is a family day. Now, we at Bond believe in a little bit of marketing. We want all of these very young people to be future Bondies. So we hope that if they do create a little bit of a disturbance, you'll be very patient and make sure that they love this place and want to come back for their time when they walk across this stage. So we'll ask for your forbearance there. They're not graduates yet, they're only graduands. So the moment is still to come in a few minutes, and I know you're all desperately waiting for that moment to come, because once they have their Bond degree, that's theirs for life. And the Vice-Chancellor mentioned that we're only 30 years old. What an extraordinary achievement this university has made to get to where it is. How clever of you all, and in particular the students, for choosing this university. Because I know that wherever I go around the country, as soon as I mention the word Bond, I can tell instantly anybody who's ever been involved with Bond, because their faces light up. It is a wonderful place. When I first met the Vice-Chancellor, he said to me there are only 3 important issues at Bond. First one is the students, the second is the students, and the third is the students. And this is a university focused on giving them the best education and the best experience that we can possibly do. And of course, that is in large part also thanks to the wonderful staff across the university who give so much of their time also to make sure that the experience here, intellectually and personally, is as good as it can be. And I know the students will have or have had the opportunity to thank those special people within the university who've helped make their lives so good. But of course, the other thing we expect you to do is not to lose each other. You know, you're a cohort, stay a cohort, make friends, take bond with you wherever you go, build up those alumni networks, keep those chat rooms going, the WhatsApps, the WeChats, Snapchats, whichever chat you want. Make sure that you keep that engaged and of course move on as the new ones arrive and the old ones become no longer used except by your parents who are desperately trying to track what you do. But, you know, there are some wonderful tasks I have as Chancellor. There is nothing as good, as enjoyable as being part of the graduation ceremony and seeing each student walk, or each graduand or graduate as they soon will be, walk across the stage to receive the testama that is that sort of lovely, tangible piece of paper that says, I've done it. So I also present my congratulations now to you all as a cohort, and I look forward to seeing you on the stage. But now I'm going to call on the Chair of the Academic Senate to present the candidates for degrees.
Will all candidates for degrees please stand? Chancellor, I wish to present graduands from the Bond Business School, the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine, and the Faculty of Law for admission to awards of Bond University. Chancellor, I certify to you and to the university that the graduands have satisfied the requirements for admission to the award for which they are being presented.
With the authority of Council, I hereby admit you to the awards for which you have qualified. I also admit those who have qualified for their degrees who are unable to be present today. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the moment of graduation. You can all breathe easy, and we will now move to the formal presentation of testamas.
Graduates, please be seated.
Chancellor, the following candidates are presented for the award of Research Doctorate for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Thesis title, Gender Diversity and Financial Implications, Endogeneity Issues and Critical Mass of Females on Corporate Boards. Li Hong. Thesis title, International Financial Integration, Trade and Welfare Gains, Evidence from Emerging and Developing Economies. Asif Syed. Thesis title, Systemic and Cyclical Failure in Australian Financial Services and Financial Product Sectors. Have weaknesses in law contributed to these failures? David Guy Milhouse. Chancellor, I present undergraduates from the Bond Business School. The Dean will congratulate each candidate after they have been conferred with their degree. William Edward Kitchener. Johnson Oluwaseun Adeleke. Adam William Allen. Yash Bula. Jackie Sue Cheung Chen. Anup Deuba. Jack Douglas. Matthew Harris Drennan. Max Brian Fitzgibbons. Timothy Stephen Harry. Owen Looney. Connor Graham MacDonald. Bridget Claire McElroy. Camila Rose Nundeng. Patrick Ignatius O'Leary. Seamus Michael O'Leary. Lachlan Francis Rieberger. Jack Andrew Weber. Elizabeth Zoe Wilkins. Dezheng Ye. Nikki Louise Cornwall. Samantha Jane McDougall. Bryce Davies Barbier. Eliane Isabel Nicole Campbell. Isabella Grace Cerruti. Thomas David Condon. Madeline Grace Crooks. Madison Christine Dinsmore. Madison Page Fano. Alyssa Jade Gordon Lind. Taylor Olivia Hassel. Shelin Janai Hill. Joseph William Hewitson. Jacob Edward Kratzman. Liu Luo. May Andre Min. Hikaru Okamoto. Alessandra Patriciello. Harshith Varma Penmetsa. Patricia Avia Bronwyn Pritchard Hadnam. Zihen Cho. Hayden Pierre Louis Shaw. Tamarin Sims. Benjamin John Smith. Matthew Newell Steele. Erin Lee Sandstrom. Irina Varentsova. Ali Yusri bin Abdulaziz. Isabel Jane Byrne. Isabel Murphy Carey. George Carey. Jack Claude Colhoun. Claudia Rose Dite. Jordan Duncan Harrison. Wei Huang. Rohan Patrick Lambert. Ye Yin Luo. Shantesh Krishnamani. Annabelle Elizabeth Moulds. Elizabeth O'Hagan. Alana Power. Tori Jade Rowley James. Matthew Hardy Smith. Samuel James Sullivan. Aston Wharton. Shi-Yin Yang. Hoijin Zhao. Letitia Jane Chapman. Nathan Alexander Corbett. Felicity Hope Grice. Matthew Charles Hutchinson. Mitchell James Ponticos. Troy Robert Scully. Nicholas Charles Wood. Chancellor, I present postgraduates from the Bond Business School. João Victor Gomes Silva. Ali Osaid. Janan Soon. Lee Han Xie. Yong Sin Yen. Min Fong Xie. Sarah Jane Ruff. Belinda Stanton Dozy. Rodrigo José Vieites Rivas. Daniel Colin Weber. Brooke Lowther. Adam Morehouse. Shashi Kumar Singh. Diego Andrés Palacio Arevalo. Zach Daniel Walters. Corey Dean Woodhart. Rutvik Kiran Kumar Oza. Tremaine Shoesmith. Rui Zhao. Precious Osawenze Obanor. The university is proud of its long association with Business Breakthrough University. Together, we teach a Master of Business Administration program tailored to meet the needs of Japanese business. Honorary Professor Sono Kadonaga will present graduates from the Bond University BBT Global Leadership MBA.
Chancellor, I wish to present the following 28 graduates in the Bond University BBT Global Leadership MBA. This is an online program, so the graduates do not necessarily live in Australia. Today, 15 out of 28 were able to make it here for the ceremony. Flying in, mostly from Japan. Sumi Makino Arai. Noritomo Fujino. Yuno Hayakawa. 健吾林、友弘今井、かなこ石井、高子森田、美智子大谷、ゆかり酒井、春子鈴木、仁鈴木、広信高島、美香田辺、玉木寺田、真由山田、 I will read the names of those who are not here, but they are watching this part of the ceremony through the internet. Mariko Iochi. Taiki Kawaguchi. Kaoru Matsui. Kinya Matsumoto. Motoki Muraoka. Kiyotaka Nakano. Yuriko Nomura. Tomoyoshi Onizuka. Koji Sakamoto. Tomomichi Sugita. Hiroyuki Uchida. Shota Watanabe. Makoto Yamashiro.
Chancellor, I present undergraduates from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine. The Deputy Dean will congratulate each candidate after they have been confirmed with their degree. Ashwin Anand. Marian Andreas. Jafet Enea Banda. Jacqueline Chong. Rohan Raphael Das. Brendan James Doyle. Brandon Tyler Fierro. Damien Michael Giofrida. Emma Grace Hurley. Mona Mohamed Fauzi Zeldin. Charlotte Kate Phelps. Aryan Roy. Aditya Devrath Rao. Callum Sean Robinson. Brittany Schlimmer. Jessica Ann Smith. Fraser Lindsay Wallace. Swanima Yadav. Tarek Nader Al Said Rajab. Boltesh Basra. Brock Douglas Fogo. Shannon Olivia Gill. Emily Ifa Kio. Laura Elizabeth King. Jackson Adam Jen Get Sylvester Lee. Kira Suarez. Rani Louise West. Gayan Anthony Vijay Kulasuria. Kate Della Vedova. Wenqi Huang. Caleb Ming Tai Kim. Zoe Jane Porter. Julia Marie Shirley. Chancellor, I present a postgraduate from the Faculty of Health Sciences and Medicine, Kim Leslie Schlaffoff. Chancellor, I present undergraduates from the Faculty of Law, The Executive Dean will congratulate each candidate after they have been confirmed with their degree. Zachary William Bruce. Ruth Aratine Gary. Isabella Angel Lancelot. Helen Ida Michaela Norman. Tilia Maria Lee Cohen Duke. Anna Kate Mincham. Nabiha Mary Blaney. Sarah Kate Bonner. Madison Isabella Elizabeth Captain. Joshua Joseph Sanbing Chan. Alexandra Coy. Shakira Forgani. Paloma Gonçalves Oliveira. James Robert Gunthorpe. J. Dale Hansen. Jesse William Fagan. Christian Robert Tate Sampson. Emma Portia Scott. Elliot William Sue Burrows. Bonnie Jean Williams. Jerui Jan. Grace Halliwell. Nicholas Malishev. Harrison Colling Manning. Clifton Daniel Ostwald. Felistas Tungamirai Taoneswi. Recipient of the 2018 John F. Kearney Gold Medal, Georgina Maxine Michelle Buckley. Sorry, Michelle Buckley. Stephanie Santorami. Lisa Marie Croy. Emma Dan. Matilda G. Shanae Beth Hadley. Blair James Mahan. Kana Iris Nakano. Georgia Shayna Roberts. Lauren Melanie Baxos. Chancellor, I present postgraduates from the Faculty of Law. Catherine Marina Livanis. Mitchell Grattan Willocks. Robert Samore Yen Jr. Rahul Bhaskar. Ashkan Alexandre Fogani. Jasmine Muñeca Henry. Alexandra Oyarset. Ashna Devika Prakash. Amanda Blair Seymour Skinner. Nusha Sultanpour. Christopher Warwick Tate. Gurajan Singh Basi. Amanda Lynn Fayad. Jasmine Kang. Sean Menkatala. Gemma Nicole Rowland. Dendan Shu. Brent William Lloyd. Adrian Jeannie van der Zolm. Yachien Lan. Chancellor, the valedictorian has been selected to give the address on behalf of the graduating cohort this morning. She is graduating from the Bond Business School with a Bachelor of Actuarial Science with a cumulative percentage average of 90%. She is also the recipient of the 2018 Stephen Johnson Memorial Medal. Mi Hong Nok Nguyen.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, faculty members, parents, partners, family and friends, and my fellow graduates. I'm both humbled and honored to represent a diverse group of talented individuals to congratulate you on your graduation today. In fact, the invitation to give this speech scared me just a little bit because I was afraid that I would again mispronounce something in my speech and then create unintended inappropriate jokes. It can be very tragic sometimes. As you can guess from my accent, I'm not Australian. 4 years ago, my uncle told me that with my nerdiness, I could easily compete with Australian students. Well, I did not understand that until I see how hard you guys party at Don's on Thursday night. So I left Ho Chi Minh City from Vietnam, where herds of motorbikes invade the streets like a huge animal colony, to Australia, where you can literally see animals on the street. Although I had studied year 11 and year 12 in Australia, coming to Bond was still a totally new experience to me. At Bond, I felt valuable. I was able to make my friends, Australian friends, feel superior because they could publicly and self-righteously correct my English and laugh at my mistakes. I guess Bond has taught me to have a thicker skin. I feel completely comfortable with my language mistakes, and that sense of assurance is incredibly meaningful to international students like me. Our culture of diversity and people who embrace it has made me feel not just welcome, but accepted. That my mispronunciation does not define my capability. That my accent does not alienate me. My friends, you know who you are, would spend time proofreading my assignment because people this valedictorian does not know how to use articles. A, an, and the do not exist in my dictionary. The important things that Bond taught us about global perspective, speaking as an international student, may be more subtle than what you would write in your Beyond Bond reflection. It's about being open-minded, curious, and empathetic to your classmates who were brought up in a totally different backgrounds from yours, and finding a way that we can move forward together, because after all, we are all Bondies. And we share the same home. Bond for us is more than a normal institution. Our lectures at Bond are not only about the course contents, but also about our instructors' enthusiasm that we can felt when sitting just a few meters away from them in the classroom. We do not just study and take notes. In our small classrooms, we share jokes and laughter with our friends and lecturers. We seek childhood satisfactions to pointing out our lecturers' mistakes, or maybe it's just my things. We enjoy not just intellectual discussions, but also personal stories, like how my favorite lecturers used to be a laboratory bunny killer before he became a renowned statistician. What an inspiring career story. I have been told to emphasize how amazing our small class sizes are since my first day of being a student ambassador, and have been bragging about it ever since on every campus tour that I took. Well, but you all know the truth. It's completely better than what you would hear from a student ambassador like me. On this campus, study has become more gratifying with classmates with whom we would hang out at Don's and Lakeside, with teachers who we could share a random chat as we walked past. On this campus, we have created memories and relationships that we will treasure for life. And as for our studies, Bond has shown us that a university education is not about formal learning, but also concerned with a pursuit of excellence, innovation, and meaningful applications to real-world problems. In our recent past, we might have chosen Bond because of the challenges it promised, together with the top quality teaching and learning resources. But what we gained from this education journey is more than the precious piece of paper that you're holding at the moment. I will forever remember my teacher's excitement. He literally said, "Kids, this makes me fuzzy and warm inside," when he was teaching us some fancy advanced differential equations that we don't understand. It may be an extreme example, but I hope that in our future, we can retain and foster that enthusiasm for learning, that childlike curiosity and joy in solving problems. Be ambitious, challenge yourself intellectually, and believe that there will be people who believe in your crazy ideas, just like when you're at Bond. On behalf of the graduating cohort, I would like to express our gratitude first to the university that allowed us to call ourselves Bondi with pride and happiness. To the faculty who have been inspirational and supportive along the way, we thank you. To the university support staff in all areas, we thank you for creating our memorable experience at Bond. And let's admit it, we won't be here without a coffee supply from Papyrus. To parents, families, and others, we are forever indebted to you for your encouragement, love, and sacrifice. And to my fellow graduates, my dear friends who are sitting here today. When I arrived in Australia 4 years ago, I was lost. It felt like you suddenly start your whole life again from zero, and there was nothing I could rely on to tell myself that I could achieve something in the future on this land. For so long, I have lived under that uncertainty. It cost my family a fortune to offer me a better education, and for that, I have tried so hard to make that investment worthwhile. I never felt like I had the right to be a normal person in this land, to have a proper social life, or what you would call enjoy myself. And even until today, when I'm honored to be your valedictorian, that pressure is still there, like a chronic suffering that I inflicted upon myself so that I can keep myself pushing through. It was the decision I made when I chose to come to Australia at the age of 16. And I was aware of the trade-off all along, and I don't regret it. At some stage in your life, whether you're 16 or 21, you will see your priorities more clearly than ever. Together with our freedom, we bear the heavy responsibility to our life and the people we love. And even though we're scared, we're afraid of failures, judgment, making compromises, and regret, we still need to do what we should do. We still need to live through uncertainty to seek for a glimmer of hope. So my dear friends, don't be afraid of making decisions. If you have not known what you want and what you need, then take time to find it. Don't let other people tell you what you should do or when you should do it, because after all, you are the one that knows best what you need and what you want. Have the courage to take a path and start building your future now with kindness, passion, and commitment. I look forward to when our paths cross again. Congratulations, good luck, and thank you.
So now I hope you understand why me was selected as our valedictorian. So, wow, what a story, me. 4 years ago, and your journey in life, I'm glad that we've been part of it. I pulled out me's academic record a couple of days ago just to check that we'd picked the right student. You'd already heard a little bit about her successes. So her degree encompasses or involves 24 subjects. And out of those 24 subjects, as you heard earlier, she averaged 90% across all 24 of them. And this is in the Bachelor of Actuarial Science, which is one of our more academically intense programs in that regard. So out of the 24 subjects, the highest grade you can be awarded is a high distinction. She achieved 24 high distinctions. So her cumulative grade point average is perfect, just as your valedictory address was. And out of those 24 subjects, she was the first in her class on 14 occasions. Me, I know that your parents can't be here. They're in Ho Chi Minh City at the moment, but this is being recorded and they will have a chance to watch this. You have some relatives here who are crying their eyes out just about with pride. Me, that was just such a wonderful address. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please acknowledge that address once again? And it was a lovely way to bookend the ceremony. Can I again congratulate and thank and acknowledge our honorary doctorate recipient, Dr. Kenichi Ohmae. And there was someone I didn't acknowledge earlier, but I was leaving this as sort of closure, and that is the university's 7th Chancellor, Dr. Helen Nugent. So Helen was the immediately past Chancellor prior to Dr. Annabelle Bennett. And Helen has flown up especially for this ceremony because in the most loveliest of coincidences, Helen and Kenichi used to work together some years ago, I should say, at McKinsey's. So thank you very much, Helen Nugent. Can I echo the sentiments of our valedictorian and express thanks on behalf of our graduating class to all of you who have supported them on their journey. Many of you are in the room here today. Thank you for your kindness, thank you for your love, thank you for your support, thank you for your financial support. We know that education these days is costly. We wish it was otherwise. That is not the way of the world. Thank you also to all of the people who are not in the room. And there will be many who will be sitting at home, in Queensland, in another Australian state, in an overseas country. And some of them will be in difficult circumstances, but they will be feeling immensely proud of your achievements. To all of those people, on behalf of the graduating class, thank you very much. But in particular, I ask today's graduates, can you please find a moment to reach out to those people? While you're going to have a fantastic afternoon and I'm sure a very joyous evening, don't Facebook them, don't tweet them, don't text them. They would love to hear your voice, even if just for a few minutes. So please make the effort to make that phone call. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tradition here, which is the university charge, which is, like our fancy dress, something that we like to do on occasion, and this occasion is the February graduation. I would ask all of the graduates if they would be upstanding. So I will read the university's charge, which has been read out since 1989. since the very first ceremony of this university, and essentially it's a commitment, an ode, if you like, and then I'll ask the graduating class whether or not they accept. To today's graduating class, I charge you as graduates of Bond University to demonstrate at all times the highest moral and ethical standards, to apply your learnings and education to the benefit of society, to pursue the highest standards in all your endeavours with excellence always your aim, and to forever support and enhance the reputation of your university through engagement as proud alumni. Graduates, do you accept that charge? That was pretty weak, wasn't it? I thought I'd build it up pretty well. Right, we're going to cut that out of the video and we go for take two. Graduates, do you accept that charge? Yes. That's better. Please be seated. So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the formal part of our ceremony. To our graduates, on behalf of all of the academic faculty, the support staff and all the people that work here at Bond University, congratulations, good luck. One of the great things about working in a university is that people like me of our generation, you fill us with such hope for the future. So it's been a great pleasure getting to know some of you well and getting to be part of your journey. Good luck in what the future may hold. Remember, once a Bondie, always a Bondie. So they are now part of the academy, so to speak. It has been a rather long ceremony, but you've been extraordinarily patient and respectful. So I'm giving you all in the audience an opportunity one last time to make a lot of noise for the latest graduates of Bond University.